he gets here in a couple seconds, but I'm not gonna wait on him. The show must go on. Cause actually, it's called the Z Z White. So appreciate y'all, man. So he just called, said he's on his way. So hopefully he's on his way, and we can get the show going with him. So that's what we gonna do. Well, we're gonna do me, and we're gonna see what happens. So once again, thank y'all for tapping into the Today and Tomorrow podcast with your boy Z White. Appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, today I have one I have one today fired up. My boy Cole, like I said, I'm tapping with him also though, so I don't want to cheat him. Understand that this also for him. You know, he got at me also about wearing this shit. So you know, I was telling him right now, blood, you gotta bring me some more shirts. You gotta bring me some more clothes. That's what actually, you know what I mean. I need a rotation. So, but my boy, anyway, it's called Fired Up. Fired Up. So, if you need anything, if you need see anything that you like on me on this podcast, you know what I mean, just let me know. Like I said, and we will line everything up for you to check him out. And because he can also, I was going to say, make clothes for you, design clothes for you, you know, whatnot, and get you ready. So, and y'all can talk about the designs that you want from him. So, yeah, with my boy, it's called Fired Up. My boy Jim Bob. So, and he is ready. So, all you gotta do is get with him. My bad, I'm still moving things around, coordinating things so they can be efficient for me, so I can touch on and stop things. Because now I actually have a box where I can tap in, make sounds, and this and that and this and that. But once again, for the last week or so, on some real life shit though, my body's sore. But I appreciate the people that has tapped in, that has said hello, and everything else that has been on the show. And it's funny because now I'm having slots filled in. People are actually calling me to get on the show, and that's the thing. So that's a good thing. So also we're gonna do this. I'm gonna have something every Wednesday. I'm gonna have my loved ones call from the pen and talk about their case to show some light on the injustice system of the world. And niggas in jail doing 40, 50 years. You know what I mean? Uncalled for. You dig? So we're gonna work on that. And that's gonna be every Wednesday. I don't have a set time when they're gonna call, but it'll be every Wednesday from 1 to 2 that they're gonna call, and we're gonna let them get a microphone and speak on their case and see what happens and go from there. So that'll be starting up. I want to say tomorrow will be the first Wednesday from 1 to 2 that I will have my nigga HB, you know what I mean, will call or somebody from the pen will call, and we will air. I will give him. I'm gonna set my phone up by the microphone and let him talk about his case that he's going through. Cause some niggas it's in the pen for too many years for the absolutely too much time. So, and we're gonna speak up on that. So, like I said, since I'm doing me, I'm gonna use this the best way possible for me to move forward for everything. So, appreciate y'all, man. Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned. Anybody else that also want to tap in, want to shed some light, want to just get on here and talk about what you got going on, your upcomings, you know what I mean, what you've been through, moving forward. But let's on the game, keep it all positive, moving forward. Men, women, you know what I mean, teenagers, you know what I mean, come with a parent show, you know what I mean, because we're not doing the alone teenage thing, but come with it, and be prepared to actually talk. And please don't come on nobody that can't be quiet. That's the worst thing possible. Motherfucker come up to you and just sit in the background in the phone, texting me loud. That's irritating. And I will put you the fuck out. That's for real. But for now, we had to get. Oh yeah, a little buck. I got your bitch ass window open. So I said my boy Jim Bob calling line. So I fired up. You can't see it. You know what I mean? Fired up. It's my boy calling line. It's my boy Jim Bob. If you see anything like hit my line, I'll give you his info, and y'all can pretty much go from there straight up though. You know what I mean? So appreciate him. Like I said, Jim Bob, you watching? I need some more close people. You know what I mean? Thank you, Lando, tapping in. I ain't seen you in a while. Where you been? You was on there for a while. Shook me a little bit, but it's good. But I appreciate you for tapping in, though. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. CJ, man, thank you. Said hi, thank you again. Thank you, CJ, again. Really appreciate y'all, man. Like I said, my boy's late. Supposed to be at 1. So I'm gonna give him a couple more minutes. It's a little fucking bug in here. So a couple more minutes, we'll pull up. He said he's on his way, so he get shit going. But anyway, like I said, for everybody that's my boy Sweet Butter, you know what I mean, Marcus, my boy Twin, you know what I mean, Whoop on the gang. Thank y'all. And it's you know what I mean, for everybody that's now tapping in. I'm waiting on my nigga Third when he start playing my nigga Third Degree when he finally, you know what I mean, ready to come on and stop acting like, you know what I mean, just talking about it. Nigga, let's run that. So anybody out of the sack, I don't know fuck what gang you from. You know, you want to come on here and promote yourself, and you know what I mean, and let's do this together. Come on, run that. Females, you know what I mean, whatever. You know, I don't care about your sexual, your gay, whatever. You know what I mean. It's on you. Let's get on here and have some fun and make this shit go on the Today and Tomorrow podcast with your boy Z White, man. Stand tall. And boy, hey man, I'm telling you, a nigga look good, man. I done lost so much weight these last few months. I have a workout day about 3 o'clock. So shit is going. So please tap in, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Thanks for the love, everybody. Thanks for the love. For real. Thank y'all. Yeah. Hello, how you doing? That's my fuck keep going on. I'm finna put this bitch on myself and wrote something else. But listen, I appreciate y'all, man. So what's up? Have y'all been watching Martin? Anybody watching the show? My Martin new stand-up. Cool stuff, man. All top, man. Keeping it going, man. That's the thing with me right now. I'm finding me. I'm finding this grown man's all right. My pivot is here to stay. You know what I mean? In the best way possible. So I appreciate the love. You know what I mean? Appreciate by all means. By all means, man. Appreciate love, the support, everything that it is today, and that I'm watching myself grow. You know what I mean? And even though I'm grown, but I'm watching myself grow, and it's crazy because I've seen this, but personally didn't see how fast that's actually going now. These are really speeding up for me. You know what I mean? Got you. You know what I mean? Go get a free sub for a Subway. But yeah, man, a nigga, man, it's so and I'm envisioning into some acting, like some real life shit. I'm hopefully, you know what I mean. Everything just like I said, it's getting better and better, y'all. I'm blessed. It's getting better and better for us, mentally, physically, financially. You know what I mean, spiritually. You know what I mean, man. There's anybody that's been knocked down, man. Just man, get back up, boy. Manifest yourself. This and that. I manifest this. You know what I mean. So it's just for me. I'm still shocked about. I be outside and militant niggas and get at me about this podcast. Cause I swear, people's not used to somebody talking that never talked before. All nigga did was fighting me aggressive. My nigga Pat, man, I see you, man. Okay. Tap in too, man. Skipper, I'm waiting on you too, man. You know what I mean? My nigga Skipper, man. I went on YouTube, blood, for real. History, right there. History. Longevity. Long term. From kids, teenagers, to grown ass bloods, nigga. You know what I mean? And now we still here. And that we still doing it. So, you know what I mean? So I appreciate everybody. Appreciate everybody. Man, I wish I had some money to double, you know, man. Don't even trip. It's coming. You know what I mean? It's coming. It's everything. The grind is real. The process. The process is here. So, you know what I mean? So don't, you know what I mean? The money, the outlook of things for me is I'm on top. Like literally, I'm on top right now. Yeah, I'm literally on top. Yeah, so we gotta just keep pushing the line. For me, for niggas that's behind them walls, you know what I mean? That's everybody got a voice. You gotta learn how to use it. And that's what I did. I learned how to actually start speaking. And that's the real shit about life sometimes, man. Sometimes nigga got get ass knocked on his ass to realize what it is. Or what you want actually. But this shit's ugly. It's a chance. Got that little joke keep going out, but it's fire though. But man. So today is a great day, man. I woke up happy, went to bed happy, you know what I mean? Things it's one of my favorites somewhat. And I appreciate the support from niggas that on here, you know what I mean, from people that I know I don't know, you know what I mean? So this I just ask you if you can, you know what I mean, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to a nigga, share it to a nigga, you know what I mean? Help me, you know what I mean? Get grow, get bigger and bigger, you know what I mean, for us doing this and keeping this shit going. You know what I mean? That's what it is right now for me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, niggas. Yeah, tap in. So appreciate all y'all, man, on gang. Play us. You dig? So everything is where it needs to be right now, man. All they can do is just progress and get better and just get me in the studio. Get me, you know what I mean? Get it going the way I want it to be. This motherfucker bitch ass keep going out on me. But yeah, so we gonna keep this rocking and rolling. See what this nigga, I ain't gonna call him. But my thing is, you know what I mean, for everybody, make your next step count. Make your next move, you know what I mean, mean something for yourself. Please yourself, man. Yeah, these niggas get on my nerve. Please yourself, man. Do what you can do for yourself, man. Stand tall, stand up, rise, man. Don't stay in this one stagnant place in this set felon. You know, it's hard to be down and out. But this world we live in, the shit that we go to, just as black man, black woman, it's harsh outside, blood. That's the real. This motherfucker joint finna, I'm finna put this bit down. This motherfucker keep going on, nigga, but maybe it's talking though. It's good though. But man, well to me, man, talk to every black father out there. Man, do y'all, man. Be easy, be happy. Raise your kids. That's the one thing that I want to promote in life. Or give out to our voices. Raise your kids. Be yeah, black man. Don't be this is, I mean, yeah, we go through things with the baby mama, wife, whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? But yeah. But here is the victim now. Give me a second, go grab me and I'll be right back. Hopefully. Oh yeah. Yeah. So surprise. I have another victim, man. He finally put up. Oh, don't hurt yourself, my bad. That step right there. That dog called it dog. That step, man.
That's a doozy.
Yeah, another victim. Have a seat. You already. I start on time. That was good. So yeah. We good though. So my boy, man, I had my long time coming, man. Damn it, my bro, man. My boy Sparrow. Sweet body, you know what I mean? I slack finance, man. So we in there, man. Welcome to the show, my dude. Thank you. Oh, shit, see, like I said. Yes, sir. It's all love. I told you, man. Blessings. So it's good. It's a blessing, man. So like I said, one more shirt, man.
So it's for hire merch, man.
It's for hire,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? Come tap in with your boy.
It's good, man.
Originated brand, you know what I mean?
So yeah,
that's that logo.
I'll be putting this on too. Hopefully, give me some more, get a rotation going. But that's it. So my boys, once again, when you do to the obviously my boy Farrell had that. Want to go with Sweetwater or with
Farrell's good.
Farrell's good. So
you know.
I've known this man since we was about 12, 13, junior high school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Different sides, but me and him met and we clicked. Like we clicked for it. We've been friends for since we was like 12, 13. You know, we high school, everything. Now we grown, and now we here.
Like real locked in, solid though. You know what I'm saying? Like this one of my day ones though. You know what I mean? Even though even besides, you know what I'm saying, coming from different neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying, backgrounds, all that, it was like real solid type dude type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like. When the other cats are scattered, you know what I'm saying? You look around, this nigga still standing there with me though, type shit though. You know what I mean? For sure. You know what I mean? Even if he had a problem, you know what I'm saying? I'm orchestrating some shit. We can line something up. You know what I mean? And it was like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga had that heart. He had that, you know what I'm saying? That determination and. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of my nigga though. I'm gonna say that and give him his flowers now though. You know what I mean? Because he you know what I mean? Because I seen the process. I seen the struggles. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? He seen mine too. You know what I'm saying? Trials and tribulations. I'm going through some shit. And I call my nigga up and he come through and you know what I'm saying? And be like, nigga, look. This, you know what I'm saying, nigga?
You gotta keep it real, man.
Take the deal, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Cause them walls, boy, that time, man. I done seen nigga look at year. They say no, nigga, get 15. Nigga.
Yeah, and I'm just bouncing back. You know what I'm saying?
Not him, but I just seen other niggas do it. Like, man, come on, man.
Bouncing back off of, you know what I'm saying? 11 and came back 6 and 8 months. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So it's real though out there though.
He did some good for my mom. This is good. But he home, family man, a couple kids, and boys. They big as shit now. All that shit. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just had to tip them little niggas up, man. They you know what I'm saying?
Doing too much?
Yeah, man. Nah, not doing too much. You know what I'm saying? But you know when you got boys, you know what I'm saying, coming in and being young men about, you know what I'm saying, they 27, 25, 26 now. You know what I'm saying?
They grown.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But they still look at it as like, I think I could take him now. You know what I'm saying? That type shit. Okay, nigga, we gonna put these gloves on though, nigga, and go out here. I'm telling y'all this ain't what you want. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what it is you want from me though. You want a hug, nigga?
How you feel?
You know, or you want these gloves? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so it made me proud too though, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it shows that I ain't raised no bitch niggas and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? They felt that lightning, that thunder though, you know what I'm saying? But I also received some too though, you know what I'm saying? So that let me know though, like, okay, you niggas is on the right track, you know what I'm saying? Having that heart and that get down, and, you know what I'm saying? No intimidation, no fear, you know what I'm saying? But we got some shit clear for sure.
Everyone else before I walked in. This is why I said, man, black men, raise your kids, man. Especially they need us. Raise your boys, man. Right, niggas. It's too many young niggas walking outside that just fucking lost, bro. That just had nowhere to go, no upside, no down. I mean, just you know what I mean. Fuck with them, raise them, man. Talk to them. You know what I mean. Sometimes chest them. You know what I mean. Yeah. Niggas, because I know coming up, I had nobody older than me knocking my ass down. I was just going. Yeah. You know, and it's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm gonna say more of a coach because a nigga needs somebody to talk to him that he respect to pull him back in. Because that left turn can be forever.
For sure. And it's like I remember back in the day when we was in the Kennedy Estates, you know what I'm saying? Standing out there on the Elder Creek Road and shit. And just me having the conversations that I had with my pops, you know what I'm saying? And then bringing it back, you know what I'm saying, to my folks, you know what I'm saying, and explaining it to them in a way that was like, nigga, I got some game for my daddy, you know, I want to give it to y'all too, though, because y'all my niggas, though, you know what I'm saying? And it was real shit, though, you know what I'm saying, as far as like on gangs and the penitentiary and, you know what I'm saying, street life shit, just, you know what I'm saying, hustle and you know, the bigger picture behind shit on the system and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, you know, I'm gonna pass this to my niggas, though, you know? And me having that and being able to give it to the ones that maybe not had them father figures in their life and everything, though, made it a whole lot, you know what I'm saying?
A lot better, man.
Like a jewel, like you know what I'm saying? Like a messenger, you know what I mean? Man. That part, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, nigga, I feel elevated by this shit. I want my niggas around me to feel elevated with it too and game tight and laced and everything, you know?
That's real shit. Real shit. So just speaking on that though, I'm starting tomorrow. Every Wednesday is I'm having niggas from the pen call in. You can come out to the phone, let them talk, you know what I mean? Get their voice out there, because there's a lot of niggas that's independent that's in there for too long. You know what I mean? It's in there for way too nigga did some shit, but nigga been there for 40 years, nigga like, damn, nigga, you know what I mean? Same kind of white boy dude been there 5, 6 and be home. So it's a lot of bullshit going on. So every Wednesday from 1 to 2, I'm having, you know what I mean? Nigga tap on the phone, put speak on there, and let them speak. And we gonna keep that going every Wednesday. Yeah. So, and that's starting tomorrow. Yeah,
because that shit ain't no place for us, though, man. You know what I mean? I understand it's a place for, you know what I'm saying, some niggas that can't get right, some motherfuckers that, you know what I'm saying, like really needed that time out to belong there.
Yeah.
But that shit ain't no place for us, though, man. You know what I'm saying? And we need more guidance and more programs, or, you know what I'm saying, more unity to try to keep people from up out of there, though. You know what I mean?
For real.
And that's one of the things that I'm trying to do, like with my family and my peoples and shit, is you know what I'm saying, start a blueprint, right? And it's something I called SOS, you know, sense of self, right?
Right.
And so with that, you know you better than anybody, though, right? You know what I mean? But if you able to like really sit down and evaluate yourself and tap into what you know, a lot of principal things of life is, you know what I'm saying, to learn how to move and groove, you know what I mean, anger management, you know what I'm saying, mood management, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these things that I learned while I was down, you know what I'm saying, I use that time to, you know what I'm saying, to do the time to make me better, though, you know what I mean, and with it, though, you know what I'm saying, it'll help you navigate through life and in a way of focusing in on things, of getting a better sense of yourself, what your triggers are, you know what I'm saying, how to navigate and avoid confrontation, bullshit, you know what I'm saying, and you know, to make your life a lot easier. So if you do happen to fall off track, which a lot of us do, you know what I'm saying, but now we got a blueprint to learn and figure out how to get back on track, you know what I'm saying, rather than hitting rock bottom, like, where do I go, where do I start now, you know what I'm saying. Nah, you knew the shit that you wanted to do, you knew the shit that motivated you, you knew the shit that, you know what I'm saying, inspired you. So let's tap back into those things and, you know what I'm saying, cut the vices and figure out where you went wrong, you know what I'm saying, because if we know better, we obligated to do better, you know what I mean, and shit, you know, because you know, a lot of people came to me for answers and shit, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, what do I do now, or you know what I'm saying, and help me figure it out. And it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give you the best advice I could give you, but at the same time, I gotta figure out my shit too, you know what I'm saying. Now I'm taking away my energy, my power, my resources, brain juices and shit, to try to figure out everything for everybody else, which outside looking in be a whole lot easier to somebody, rather than you having to, you know what I'm saying, be so close to your situation where it's hard for you to take a step back, or somebody else to come in and say, hey, yeah, I see the problem right here, or let's go with it this way. You know what I mean?
Try to help you some kind of way, kind of way. You know what I mean? Even if it just words, or just says, just saying, you know, I love you, man, just don't give up, you know what I mean? Right. Some things like that, it counts every single day. For every person's different, but
that's right.
A helping hand, and also receive that love, receive them words. So I'm just here, nigga, you know what I mean? Nah, because we done been through it. Right. Now we're trying to now we're grown man, you know what I mean? So if you come to a nigga, or I come to you, nigga, let's talk for real. Let's be straight up though. You know, because one thing I don't bullshit a lot. You know what I mean? I tell you right now, it's all right. I don't bullshit a lot. I tell nigga, fuck you, and come take us. Go on that bullshit on everything, nigga, without blinking. You know what I mean? So if I say something to you, I mean, something about you that I must like. You know what I mean? Straight up. Because by side, man, wrong person, Pippin.
Right.
Wrong person, man.
Yeah.
Straight up and down.
Yeah.
And I tell my cousin now, man, hey, leave me fuck alone today. Come on, hey,
Yeah.
make that left nigga and turn again, bro.
Yeah. Because it's like when you give somebody that best advice that you can give them, and you hoping that they take that shit and apply it to their situation, and then when you see that you might have helped them out with some money, you might have helped them out with their situation or whatever it is, and then here they go back into the same fucking situation, like they didn't, you know what I'm saying? Didn't listen, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, fuck that. So when I had the resources, nigga, I burnt myself out on throwing out lifelines and life reservers and rafts and shit when niggas act like they drowning. I'm drowning, help. I throw a nigga a life raft though, and they get to swimming further out into the ocean, nigga. I'm like, hold on, you know what I mean?
That's how it be, though, man. Check us out. Let's get on to a better page, man.
Yeah,
so what you got going on, man? As far as I know you out rapping now. You know what I mean? What you got? You ain't rapping for yourself, man.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. I've been pushing this music. You know what I'm saying, trying to formulate it, cross all the I's and dot all the T's and all the shit like that. You know what I'm saying.
You know what? You always been outside the box type of nigga though. Always. I'm talking always, nigga. I said nigga while you doing your thing, I want to say you in Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
They had Cowboy had I started laughing.
Yeah, I was gonna bring it today, but you know what I'm saying.
Hey, but that's outside the box though. That's different. My nigga, I said this nigga, but doing his thing though. I said, man, I'm proud of you, my nigga, on gang. For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a real country nigga at heart though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like country music though. You know what I'm saying? I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not all
fuck with it a little
prejudiced
bit.
and all that shit though, like that. But like nigga, I was doing time in YA and shit like that. But I was tapped in a little bit by country. You know what I'm saying? Through one of my rallies though. You know what I mean? Shout outs to Kurt. You know what I'm saying? Before you know what I'm saying, before all the little shit when I caught a case at 15 and you know what I'm saying, nigga, it was rough, you know what I'm saying, whatnot though. But the country music though that he exposed me to though, you know what I'm saying, I found myself listening to it a little more and then really understanding the stories behind it, or the, you know what I'm saying, and what I realized though, that the shit would like soothe my soul a little bit, you know what I'm saying. It wasn't all the rat-a-tat-tat, you know, bitches and hoes and this and that and that and that, you know what I mean? So it tuned me into a different part of, you know what I'm saying, of myself though, whatnot. And so while I was down, you know what I'm saying, I'm listening to country, you know what I'm saying, because you in there, you on some stress shit a little bit, you know, and it helped me soothe my shit though, you know what I'm saying, to where it's like I had an outside source of something else rather than all the bullshit that was around me to tap in and tune into, the, you know what I'm saying, help me be a better me, you know what I mean, through my trials and tribulations.
That's good, man. That's good. I'm trying not to work.
Yeah, but other than that though, you know what I'm saying, pushing the music, you know what I'm saying, traveling and shit, trying to get it all together, you know, and I go by the name of Almighty Pharaoh, you know what I'm saying, on the rap shit. You know, outside of that though, you know what I'm saying, you know, being a family man, you know what I'm saying, raising my kids, you know what I'm saying, I got 2 daughters also, you know what I'm saying, outside of my sons.
Yeah.
You know, and girls is different than boys, I will say that, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like it is important though for fathers to be in their daughters' lives 100%. In a way though, like, you know what I mean, to show them that example, you know what I mean, of a male figure being there for them in a real way though, you know what I'm saying?
We know he ain't shit. We can see it in him.
Right, yeah. And I ain't just raising princesses and queens and shit, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure our minds is a little rough around the edges and understand, you know what I mean, that, you know, work for what you want. Don't expect nobody to just give you some shit, you know what I'm saying? But also expect to be treated right though at the same time, you know what I'm saying? If the shit ain't feeling right in your heart, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I mean, then nigga read the signs and stay away from the red flags, all that extra shit though, because you know what I mean, you want to elevate yourself, you want to do what you know what I'm saying, what's best for you in a sense, and but also learn how to cooperate with a man though, you know what I'm saying, because that's where I feel like a lot of the generations is going left and all this other shit though, because they feel like, oh, I'm a baddie, and that's supposed to means something to a nigga, and you know what I'm saying. But it seemed like a lot of baddie shit is giving a bad example of what a woman is supposed to be.
That's a
You know what I
baddie don't
mean?
equal a woman, my man. It don't. It never will.
Yeah, and it's just showing to me a bunch of toxicity shit. You know what I'm saying? Dysfunctional shit. It don't like to me a baddie is a natural woman. You know what I'm saying? That embraces and know how to exfoliate her natural beauties and you know what I'm saying, not only outside but inside, you know what I'm saying, and that's where they make up to me rather than the putting on makeup, lashes, and you know what I'm saying, and just trying to show they got a body and all this other type like shit, you know what I mean, because that's what's really needed to be a team, you know what I'm saying, in a relationship is having a partner that's gonna follow your lead, you know what I'm saying, and then also if you come into a roadblock, they also thinking of a way to navigate around some shit, you know what I'm saying, or figure out a way to jump over it, you know what I'm saying, somebody that know how to move and groove too though, you know what I'm saying, so
Coexist.
you know what I'm saying, yeah, yin and yang, you know what I'm saying, but you know, but it ain't for everybody, you know what I'm saying, some people lost in the sauce and can't you know, figure it out or don't want to figure it out. A lot of people get stuck in their ways. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, being contaminated in a way to where other people don't want to fuck with them no more. You know what I'm saying, and things like that. Don't want to take no chances because time is so precious. You know what I'm saying, and that's all we got. And as we get older, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to go waste it on just you know, some nilly willy bullshit, you know what I'm saying, a quick nothing to fuck or something.
Man.
And then next thing you know, you know what I'm saying, that's fused into fuse, you know what I mean? Now you done looked up, you done lost a year and a half fucking with somebody, or even more years, you know what I'm saying, on figuring out this ain't the motherfucker for me, or they didn't want to be for me in the end, you know what I'm saying? And we had that sense of wanting to hope, you know what I'm saying, that somebody gonna get it right, somebody gonna learn to love me for me and all this other shit. But you can't tell somebody how to love you, you know what I'm saying, in a way, right? But they gotta show you how they love you, and you gotta recognize it in the way that they showing they love for you. You know what I'm saying? Like if I told you how to love me, and that shit ain't genuine, you know what I'm saying? How am I to know the difference? You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Yeah, I believe in letting somebody be them. You know what I'm saying? But also them being them with at least advice and teachings and guidance and shit that I installed into them, or at least exposed them to know how to be them better, or how to deal with me better in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to tell you something and you try to, you know, use it against me, or, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, take advantage of it, or use it, you know, in a deceiving way, you know what I mean? So, but I'm gonna tell you something, and I'm gonna tell you it for a reason, and I hope that, you know what I'm saying, resonates, and you know what I'm saying, be reciprocated or whatever it be though, you know what I mean?
For real.
Yeah, but a lot of things too though, I feel like I could do it too type shit, you know what I'm saying?
And I mean, y'all can, and we all can, but it's also, let's do it together. Let's make us rise side by side. You know what I mean?
Right.
To make life happier, make life better for everybody. I mean, for both people and our kids. You know what I mean? So, and that's something that my ass would like. You know what I mean? By being knucklehead. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because one thing I feel like is important for relationships these days, for the young and old, right, is to build a common goal within your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Common goal relationship shit though, because if you're not working to grow towards something, eventually y'all gonna end up growing apart towards something. You know what I mean? One gonna feel to invest more in their way, this way, and you know what I mean? You're not bringing shit together to get to where y'all have a common goal to be like, this is where we want to end up when all is said and done, and we look around, this is what we expect to see. You know what I'm saying? And you can ask a motherfucker that you with right now and be like, at the end of the day, at the end of all this, and you know what I'm saying, when you get to feel like you where you want to be, what do you see, right?
Yeah.
And you ask the motherfuckers, and they say, oh, I see this for me, I see that for me, I see this, you know what I'm saying? All this old self shit though, and they don't even mention you in it or something that y'all trying to do together with it. You know what I'm saying? You could tell you really dealing with a selfish type like person, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's those things to try to get established and situated early in the game to where you know you fucking with somebody that's fucking with you and y'all fucking with it for the right reasons. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. That was just short there, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So once we get back into your what's your album called or
Pieces of me.
Pieces of Me.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm still working on it, piecing it together and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got about 3 albums worth of shit though. You know what I'm saying? But I got some shit on Pandora. You know what I'm saying? So social media, platforms and shit like that.
Got a little cameo in one video.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? Call my nigga out though. You know what I'm saying? And even in that shoot though, right? You know what I'm saying? I was somewhere where my nigga was like, hey, my nigga, it ain't cool over there right now. Like, nigga, get from nigga. You my nigga. Don't be over there. It's not good right now. There's a lot of other shit going on that you might not be aware of, but nigga, but I'm trying to tell you, nigga, okay, let's wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I got word that, you know what I'm saying, what we doing.
The wrong part of town.
You know what I'm saying?
At the wrong time, too. It's like 2 in the morning. Like, what you doing over there?
Let's take this back to the hood. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad the ass called, though.
You know what I'm saying? My nigga showed up to the hood, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I got you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Wop, do it major, though. You know what I'm saying? That video right there, you'll see us up in there, though. You know what I'm saying? You see my circle is small, though. I don't fuck with a whole lot, man. But, you know what I'm saying? And that's like when you really dealing with them 30 plus type niggas, you know what I'm saying, man? It's like, my nigga is a solid nigga though, you know what I'm saying? Like I only want to fuck with solid people though, you know what I'm saying? So and then I remember that show you was doing the other day though, you know what I'm saying, with your people, but it's like having that status, you know what I'm saying, of a real nigga though, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my nigga in the gym, whatever though, you know what I'm saying? I got a problem with over here or whatever though, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let me see if I could, you know what I'm saying, situate this shit to where, you know what I'm saying, we can get some clarity or, you know what I'm saying, clear the smoke on this shit though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And
it was cool though, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I would do for my nigga if he called me or if I found out about some shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, hold on, man, you know what I'm saying? But nobody wanna see nothing bad happen to their folks or their peoples, you know what I mean, their loved ones and shit though, you know what I mean? So it's like, nigga, if you can't intervene and squash some bullshit or some shit that niggas can see beyond and all that shit though, why not? You know what I'm saying? Because that's, you know what I mean? I'd rather have my niggas here than gone though. You know what I mean?
Every motherfucking day, man. That's the good thing about it. That's also the thing about growing. You know what I mean? And living past. You know what I mean? They get the 30s. You know what I mean? 20s. You know what I mean? You can see shit from afar. You know, way before you get here. You know what I mean? When you're younger, we just it be oh shit. Is this one? Like, oh, you know what? I seen it coming. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I seen this. Less. You know what I mean? Rotate it better. I shouldn't nigga. Nick said hello. It was already bad. You know what I mean? So it's always things that as you age and you see things and many things you understand what is some things like it don't add up right now. Let's turn this corner, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there trying to see it come to you. Oh, it's now it's here. Nigga, hey, accept it. So man.
Yeah. And man, and doing all that traveling with the music, like in Atlanta, Texas, Miami, all that shit though, right? Like one thing I do love about Atlanta that I could actually witness and was exposed to out there is the way they network. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out there damn near got a hustle. Everybody out there trying to make something shake for some dollars or something though. You know what I mean? And the shit that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like motherfuckers will tell you, your network is your network. You know what I mean? So the more you network, the more you grow. The more I know, motherfucker, I know a nigga with a podcast. Let me get on here while I watch the nigga sport this merch and while I let my nigga represent and everything.
That's all it
now
is,
it's exposure. You know what I'm saying? And you continue to do your grind, you know what I'm saying, and get on more shit and do this and do that and put more shit out there. I got an album coming out. Keep looking for that Pieces of Me. Wah. You know what I'm saying? Under Almighty. Check me out. I'm on Pandora, this and that, and you know what I'm saying? Wah. I got videos on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? all that type of shit is what niggas need to be like, okay, bam, this is my services, this is what I got going on, this is how I can be of value to somebody, you know what I'm saying? All those type of things though, right? Club promoters, man, look me up, hit me up, man. I love to perform. I get on some shit, do my thing though, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it's all those things, right? To where what I feel like Sacramento is missing though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we grew up in an era, you know what I'm saying, that like neighborhoods against neighborhoods, and it divided us so much though, right? In a sense to where nigga, we never really grew to get on the map the way we should have. You know what I'm saying? We got tight ass artists and you know what I'm saying? We got motherfuckers with real good big ideas and everything else out here though, right? But we was never able to come together to make that shit grow together because we was always so isolated and individualized, or you know what I'm saying, or segregated in a way to where we couldn't blow up because we didn't know how to grow up together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like we missing though, you know what I'm saying? But the only way to fix that shit, to me, let me know, right? Because I don't have all the answers. I don't want to have all the answers. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like niggas need to tune in and get in tune with they self and then all that shit though, to really realize, understand who the fuck they are, what is they, and you know what I'm saying, what is their goals to do in life. You know what I'm saying? If my goal in life is to be a successful motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Okay, what does success look like to you? You know what I'm saying? You know, just having a video out, just having a song out, that's a portion of effort, you know what I'm saying? But is that my success? Not necessarily, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My success would be, nigga, to where I get to a level of comfort to where all my people is comfortable, you know what I mean? To where we ain't got to worry about the unnecessaries, you know what I'm saying? All this everyday life shit of how I'm gonna pay my bills, where this money gonna come from, where, you know what I'm saying, what to do, you know, like the struggle, right? To eliminate the struggle.
Struggle's real.
And then that's when a motherfucker be like, okay, I'm not struggling to the point to where I feel bothered. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a difference between I'm not gonna bother with nothing, you know what I'm saying, or I ain't gonna let nothing bother me. Nah, you know what I'm saying? The bills gonna keep coming, nigga. The government gonna have their hands in some type of motherfucking way. But until we can come up, nigga, purchasing land, and this is one of my goals, to be like, nigga, get at least 5 acres, you know what I'm saying, while we can, right? And the individuals, if I could do it all myself, I would. But trust me, you know what I'm saying? I just took a big ass loss in buying a restaurant and all this other shit, you know what I'm saying? But that don't stop me, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm saying, nigga, stick to the plan. You know what I'm saying? And doing all this other venture shit, but
I didn't know that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
that's trying though.
You know, nigga got to jump off the porch and take them, you know what I'm saying, them large risks to
That's
get
why
rewards.
We here.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why we here. Hey, just sit today and
You know
tomorrow,
what I
man.
mean?
That's why we here, man. Got to
Yeah.
take these risks, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Because besides that, what you don't do just be alive, being alive, be just, you know what I mean? Every day living now, man.
Yeah.
I want to change something. I want to know how it feel good to really, you know what I mean, be comfortable and live, my nigga. With maybe not no worries for a day or two. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Focusing on me being happy, doing some out of box type of things, activities in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eating supper.
You know what I'm
You know
saying?
what I mean? Not dinner, just have some supper.
Right.
You know what I mean? Do something different, man.
Yeah. It's like you gotta learn how to provide a service for somebody or the community or something in a way, though, right? You know what I'm saying? We all God's childs, right? You know, if you agree, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like our purpose is in here, though, right? Everybody got a purpose, or they should find one at least, right? And try to tune that shit into becoming a service or value of something to make the world a better place. You know what I'm saying? Or make your situation a better situation, however you look at it, right? And the only ways that I feel like a lot of that can be done is being self-sustaining, though, right? Because if you self-sustain it, or if you originate it, built it, nurture it, grow it, and all this other shit, it becomes more of who you are, what you are about, all that type of like shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And the more people can see that, the more they can tap into it, they can see it, and it becomes more valuable, it becomes more flourish, fruitful, and all those other type of things. Like say if we get the land, right? We now we got land, now we got foundation to build on.
Mhm.
Start building that foundation. Find a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Your liking or of help, you know what I'm saying? Let me just run it all down real quick. Like, okay, we get land, we build on that motherfucker, find out, you know what I'm saying, what the cost is and everything else. Everybody, instead of all these other fucking expensive holidays that we come across on saying, oh, we got a Valentine's Day, let's go spend all this money on showing that I love you. Even though I fucking love you for 365 days, right? Or whatever it may be. Or Christmas, oh, you're my kids, oh, I'm gonna give you everything you want. No, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's bad or you know what I'm saying, but I would rather my kids have a more secure future than a motherfucking Nintendo system or some shit though for the moment that you know what I'm saying they're gonna a lot of gotta have your mommy daddy love me or whatever that makes you feel that way. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But shit, I wish my peoples had that shit when they passed to be like, this what I got for mom nigga though. This what I got. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm gone, they still got something to move on with and grow with and all this other type like shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's with property. That's with, you know what I'm saying, assets and all this other type of things though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Mhm.
you get the land, you build on it, get your own animals, grow on it, you know what I'm saying, create your own food, all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Now you ain't gotta worry about supermarket prices and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Now you ain't gotta worry about hella rent and all this other prices, mortgages and shit going up and this loved ones and shit. You know what I mean?
All the above, man. Literally all the above, man.
Loved ones and shit. You know what I mean?
All the above, man. Literally all the above, man. Like I said, change our path in life, for everything to make yourself live better. You know what I mean? That you're alive now. You might as well, you know what I mean, live and enjoy this shit. Cause you got a clock out time, some point in time in life. So once less, that's why with me, I changed so much. Like nigga, you can't just keep fucking up. You can't just keep, you know what I mean,
Mhm.
been in this taking this fucking back for life, expecting right to happen. You gotta move it in a better way and really focus on being a better person.
Yeah, if you know better,
Better
you're
goals.
obligated to do better. You know what I mean? Because if you know some shit, though, right, you still go against the grain of that shit that you know that it's like, nigga, this is what I'm supposed to do, but I'm gonna do this. Because
You said so.
I feel like it's easier. I feel like it's just some me shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you still fucking up. Even if you're doing it all for self gratification and all this other shit. You knew what the better route was, nigga, but you chose to do X, Y, and Z though, just to be like, I'm doing me. Okay, you know what I'm saying? And this is where you at. This is what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? This is the outcome of that shit. You know what I mean? And that's one of the things my dad told me though, man. It's consequences for everything you do. You know what I mean? From the moment you wake up to not brushing your teeth to, you know what I'm saying, not doing the shit you're supposed to. It's consequences for all that shit. You know what I mean? So it was like the wisdom that my daddy was giving me when I was growing up, man, just formed and molded me to be a motherfucker more better individual and a sharper individual, you know what I'm saying? And having an advantage of a lot of shit that, you know what I'm saying, other people that didn't have that, you know what I mean? But in me having that though, right, I felt that me knowing better, I should do better. And I wanted that for all my people around me too, though. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just like no selfish ass nigga. I got a lot of the answers. I'm not gonna give nothing to you. I'm gonna gatekeep all that other shit. No, nigga, you my nigga, man. I'm trying to make sure you sharp too, though. You know what I'm saying? Or even if I, come across a random nigga, I give a nigga a little sprinkle of game or something. They'll be like, you know what I mean? Take that and run with it. You know what I mean?
Man. Don't look for an ask for it. You know what I mean? And don't accept it. You know what I mean?
That part.
The point of telling you it's for what? Mm-hmm.
Right. Cause I'd rather seeing all my niggas eating rather than me the only one eating, everybody starving. Next thing you know, nigga, you look like the snack. You know what I'm saying? You look like you on the menu. You know what I mean? And what fun is that, nigga, making it all the way to the top and ain't nobody there with you?
that you know.
You know what I'm saying? And you see all the other people out there like, damn, all I'm missing is, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody
It's
can't
this
come,
and
but
that.
certain niggas gotta be there. You know what I mean?
Some-
That's the nigga that's supposed to be there gonna be there because you already
Yeah,
know.
of
Yeah,
course.
some will fall off, but
Right.
the nigga that supposed to be there, he gonna be like, nigga, you know what I'm talking about, nigga?
Yeah,
Let's run off, nigga. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Vacation time, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Side
You
by
know?
side, nigga.
And I feel like I give props to my nigga Z though, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen the nigga took the out of town trip. I was like, one of my niggas got out the neighborhood type shit though. You know what I'm saying? This nigga left Sacramento, and I see him being productive though. You know what I'm saying? I see this nigga out here trying. This nigga getting people on podcasts. You know what I'm saying? All the shit though. I said, my nigga trying. My nigga said, fuck everything else. I'm finna do something I want to do. You know what I mean? And I supported that shit. I called him. I was like, well, nigga, hey, I'll see you, man. You know, if I had the time to go ahead and take a trip out, you know what I'm saying, to get out there, I was getting ready to go do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Tapped in with him like, nigga, I'm doing the music, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Here goes some songs, nigga. We're gonna tap in, you know?
St. Louis is fun.
But then my nigga made it back to Sac. I said, there ain't no motherfucking reason why I shouldn't be able to tap in with my nigga though right now and get on this motherfucker and we just do what we do. Cause this is shit we'll normally do anyhow though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gonna chop it up. We gonna nigga
Brave.
evaluate. We gonna, you know what I'm saying, prosper in a way that nigga we gonna have a drink, all the shit, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be like, nigga, this is us telling our truth though. You know what I'm saying? On what's going on with us though. You know what I'm saying? How the situation, how the kids, how the this and that. You know what I mean? And it's like when you see your niggas coming up through they motherfucking highs and they lows and all this other shit, that shit is like, man, I was there. I know this nigga in a way that's like I could vouch. I could, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm proud to be present in the presence of one of these type of niggas though. You know what I'm saying? To where it's like on my birthday, I threw a concert in my front yard. You know what I'm saying? Built the stage, all this shit. My nigga was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love you, my nigga. I love you, nigga. I just want you to know I love you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that, for my peoples to be there to witness a time where I feel like, nigga, I just want to shine for my people, though. You know what I'm saying? And my niggas recognize, man, look, man, this is one of my niggas, man. I love this nigga right here. You know what I mean?
The same is neutral, man, on top.
For
man,
sure.
For sure, man. Everything, but yeah, that's you know what I mean, part of you know what I mean, having real people in your life though. You know,
Sure,
everybody can be fake, you know what I mean? Fuck the backdoor niggas, you know what I mean? Having real people in your life, man, it means something for a lot, you know what I mean?
Right.
To the real ones, that's outside stepping in the real way, because them niggas is fake.
Right.
So
and don't get it wrong with like clout chasing and all that other type like shit. You know what I'm saying? For a nigga to be like, oh, I know this nigga. I know this. Nah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, nigga. You don't understand how much of a privilege it is to know a real nigga like this nigga though type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to so many individuals, man, niggas put on personas, niggas put on all these masses and all this other shit though, you know what I'm saying? And it be like, come to find out this nigga's a buster. This nigga's a fake ass nigga though type shit. This nigga turned, you know what I mean? This nigga a turncoat type nigga type shit. You know what I'm saying? And you be feeling so disappointed though, man. Be like, man, I really, you know what I'm saying, invested and thought of, and you know what I'm saying, and niggas sacrificed and all this other shit.
ran it up.
And this nigga all underneath all that hard exterior turned out to be a yellow belly. You know what I'm saying?
I'm top.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, nigga, this ain't what I do it for though. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta watch that back door, my nigga, on everything. Man. Like, I mean, keep, like I said, keep that shit tight.
You know what I mean? It don't make no sense to me though, man. Like, if you was a real nigga though, right, and you nigga know how to hustle, you know how to grind, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck would you want to hate on your people for doing what they do, nigga, and getting what they get? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how to go and get it. Obviously, this nigga showing you some type of possibility that this shit can happen, nigga. It's just not you making it happen. And that's the problem. You not making it happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? and you want to go text the next nigga shit because you act like you couldn't figure out the formula or the sauce, nigga, to put it on what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? And that you know, eh, it's a fucked up feeling, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like it's hard for a lot of niggas to show that they shining and you know what I'm saying? Because it's always the wolves, it's always the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, niggas out there that's like, I don't know how to eat, but I want to eat you.
Yeah, but that and
you know what I mean?
On that shit, that's the shit I also like the world's come right now, because you know what I mean, because it's like
cannibalism, man.
You're on your way to do something positive, and you got somebody next to you helping you out, and the whole time they watching you, they trying to put you in the trap, they trying to, you know what I mean, you can evolve, but they can't evolve. No, nigga, do what you gotta do to make the same happen for you. You know what I mean? Some people gotta take these steps in life to do this shit though, and you can't always look at a nigga like, okay, we know so this nigga trying to live good. Nigga, he supposed to. You supposed to want to. You know what I mean, nigga? Right. It's so part of being grown. You know what I mean? Sure. Growing up in life in every kind of way. Right. You gotta watch these niggas though, man.
And a lot of motherfuckers don't understand, like, in part of growing or you know what I'm saying, taking them stepping stones to develop into something, right? In a team, right? Say, nigga, you got a team. Everybody got a position though to play. You know what I mean? Understand your position, nigga. Play that shit to the motherfucking fullest, though, right? And in a team, say it's a football team, right? Nigga, if you the hiker, hike that motherfucker, nigga, to make sure your quarterback catch that motherfucker, right? But don't understand, nigga, I would say that just because you a motherfucking hiker, nigga, you don't got other responsibilities, or you can't put points on the motherfucking board for the team, though. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, once you hike, nigga, you know you need to block. Nigga, that quarterback happened to pass you the ball, nigga. Once the blockers in the defensive line get past you, nigga, he toss you that ball, nigga. You can take that motherfucker and go do your job to score, nigga. You still have obligations. You still have motherfucking responsibilities, nigga, and position and opportunities, nigga, to do shit that's, nigga, doable, nigga, to win. You feel me? So don't just feel like, nigga, oh, this is all I can do. This is all, no, nigga. Everybody on that motherfucking team can score, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But understand your position, understand the goal, understand the motherfucking, nigga, the assignment. Okay, nigga, but this is the play, right? You know your position, go 42, left, fake, right, nigga, whatever, hike. And nigga, you wherever the fuck you go, right? If you happen to be the motherfucker with the ball, nigga, run that motherfucker though. You know what I'm saying? It might not be your time, nigga, until fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying, nigga? In the last play of the game. But when your time comes, nigga.
That could be your W.
Nigga,
do
your motherfucking job.
It's all process, that's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? And if you feel like you don't want to be the linebacker, or you don't want to be in that position, nigga, make your own motherfucking team. You know what I'm saying? But understand, nigga, if you go to this team, this is the positions that need to be filled and the motherfucking plays that need to be ran.
So
you know what I mean?
So by just saying that, though, because you just spoke on about the restaurant. So my question is also, what do you have else besides, you know what I mean, rapping? And, you know what I mean? So now, so you're at a restaurant. Anything else you're going to venture into, you know what I mean, to the Pharaoh Empire? Okay, so I'm gonna keep it a motherfucking 100, right? So with the restaurant shit though, right? Oh yeah, we gotta oil this motherfucker, nigga. We gotta WD-40 this motherfucker though, right? Well, I'm gonna try to stay still with it though. So the restaurant, right? Fred's Burgers, right? You know what I'm saying? Way out in Fairfield, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I've been in the real estate, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Got my first house back in 2010, you know what I'm saying? So I took some of that refinance money, you know what I'm saying? The initial plan was to get some land though, you know what I'm saying? That's why I should have stuck to the plan. But I'm still thinking outside the box. I'm still thinking, you know what I mean, generational wealth and futuristic shit though, right? So it was a false pretense within there, you know what I'm saying? A sense of fraud on that the business that I was buying, which was the Fred's Burgers, that was still in good standings,
was said that was in good standings, you know what I'm saying, with no outstanding debts and this and that and all this other shit though. And kind of find out, you know what I'm saying, motherfucker tell you, oh yeah, woo, this, you know what I mean, we're doing this, we make this much and da 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 da, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Which could be, which happened to, you know what I'm saying, in a sense be, okay, that's what they doing, right? But not actually doing the whole homework and finding out your ins and outs, you know what I'm saying, that shit can be costly. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't necessarily a problem on how I ran the restaurant, because everybody loved it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, the food was amazing, all the shit, you know what I'm saying? But it was in a way almost designed to take over it in a way to where it's like, okay, now you can see the expenses and the costs and all this other shit, and you know what I'm saying, of what you putting in and what you getting out. You know what I mean? And it was I was putting in more than I was able to be able to get out. You know what I'm saying? And not only did Fred, you know what I'm saying, withhold DoorDash money and shit because the accounts didn't switch over. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, hey Fred, you know what I'm saying, I need this money, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? We trying to do the 3-way calls with the you know what I'm saying, the companies and accounts and the banks and all the shit, like, let's switch this shit over.
That's that backdoor shit.
Shit'll be like, you know what I mean, you trusting a motherfucker to be like, okay, yeah, we're gonna call it, oh, I'm busy, all, you know what I mean, all the shit or whatever though, you know what I'm saying? Or we can't get a hold to the company shit or something, whatever it was, right? But it's like, when it comes down to it, it boils down to like, hey, if we can't get this motherfucking money because it's going to your account, you know what I'm saying? We don't get this money, we can't move forward in moving this, you know what I'm saying, and processing this business stuff type shit. And long story short, you know what I'm saying, wasn't no money getting exchanged or coming over though, so it's like, man, I'm finna take everything about this motherfucking restaurant.
That's the type of shit, that back door, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Like that. But let me pause real quick, because niggas fuck me into that shit. I know they had this even going on, and I talked to him. I know that Nick, you know what I mean? Maybe I was going in St. Louis, but I know what's going on. So let me say this off top though. I'm this nigga his flowers. This nigga been dependent a bid, came home, real estate, truck driving, you know what I mean? By the rest that I didn't know about, that I'm mad about. I got fucked up. He told nigga on live, you know what I mean? Yeah. But man, that like, it also take, you know what I mean? I was trying to bring up something new for you and your family to grow financial wealth, you know what I mean? Take care of yourself, take care of them. Yeah. So nigga, that's what President Lott, my nigga, salute you under that, nigga. Sure. Even though I didn't know, you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, like that, damn. I ain't that far, nigga. My phone worked.
At least we got a burger.
Yeah, man, at least one, nigga.
For sure. But nah, man, it was like a you know, a big step for me though, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, nigga, I'm actually a boss, and you know what I'm saying, and running some shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm introducing myself to customers as, yeah, I'm the new owner of Fred Burgers.
That's dope.
This location, you know what I'm saying, all the shit, blah, blah, blah. And
tell you something different, man.
But you know what though? But I believe though, man, God put us in places in certain situations and shit for a reason. Though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
because throughout that time though, right? Nigga, I wasn't just only a business manager and owner and all this other shit, nigga. I was actually, nigga, like a blessing in disguise to a lot of customers that came through that motherfucker, though. You know what I'm saying? To where it was like, you know, they come, you know, you never know what's gonna come through that door, though. You know what I'm saying? It could be, you know, I had customers who were like, damn, I just lost. My son got murdered, this, that type shit, blah, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, what the fuck I'm gonna do to try to make this person, you know, you want to be having customer service and all such shit, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, nigga, we don't got a remorse fucking sunshine burger or nothing, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, nah, for real though. You know what I mean? But I take it upon myself though, nigga, to be like, nigga, I'ma try to say and do whatever the fuck I can to try to make this person's day turn out to see the silver lining of some shit though, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's that people in a better place, you know what I'm saying? Because people come in and talk about, man, my mom's on hospice or whatever, and she loved this place, and you know what I'm saying? And you know, at least want to give her best burger type shit or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That type of shit though, it was like, man, you know what I mean?
That's
I would
cool.
have my little sidebars with the customers and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you know, really have a conversation with somebody that needed a conversation in a way to where I had my pieces of wisdom or best advice or something to try to enlighten or take a little bit of the burden off on the way to where it'd be like they like, man, you know what? They leave feeling better though. You know what I'm saying? They might have came in feeling fucked up, you know what I'm saying? But they left with not only food being a soothing for the soul and all that type shit. They got some good food, they got some good advice, they got some motherfucking hope and some way a way to carry on throughout their day though to make it a better day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was a lot of that I ended up doing. You know what I'm saying? Even some youngsters and stuff coming through there. You know what I mean?
You never know.
Yeah, and I was right next to a high school. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do the you know, after school, everybody coming in, you know, rah rah rah, full of energy and all this other shit. Oh, hey everybody, I'm the new owner of Fred Burger. We're not doing none of this fighting unnecessary this, nigga. We're gonna respect customers, this and that, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? For a whole bunch of, you know what I'm saying, high school students though, like you know, I gotta be the authority figure. I gotta make sure that motherfuckers respect my business though. You know what I'm saying?
That, man.
That part, whoever ain't got no home training don't need to be up in here. You know what I mean? Like, I know your mom and daddy's raised y'all better than that. You know what I mean? Type shit though. Like, y'all know better, so let's do better up in here though. You know?
That's what's
But
up, though.
yeah, man.
That's
But but you know, it gave me that, you know what I mean, that sense of purpose and you know, being somewhere for a real reason at the same time. Even though I might have took a loss, you know what I'm saying? But my intentions was good, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing that I was doing wrong or running a business or, you know what I'm saying, trying to make it happen. It was just false pretenses a motherfucker sold it under, you know what I'm saying, that caused it to have to shut down though. You know what I mean? But in the intentions of it was like, okay, yeah, you know, we sell this business, you know, it's making 30 bands a month and shit, you know what I'm saying? That sound like, nigga, to a nigga that, you know what I'm saying, ain't getting a whole lot of money at some points of time, you know, 30 bands seem like, in a month, nigga, seem like something you could work with. But not knowing, nigga, it might take 25 bands to keep this motherfucker running, though. You know what I'm saying? So those ins and outs that you need to understand. And you got 5 employees, and you know what I'm saying, you trying to make sure everybody, all your team is straight, you know what I'm saying? So you don't really understand it until you really understand it though. And I didn't really understand it until, nigga, it came to the point to where it was like, nigga, I know I'm in debt in a point to where I can't keep this shit running, to where if I did just, all my employees, nigga, we had a team meeting. Hey, captain of the ship saying, hey, this motherfucker got a hole in it, you know what I'm saying? And we sinking. You know what I'm saying? So whoever want to grab their life preservers and shit right now, whatever though, you know what I'm saying? Or got to do what they got to do, nigga. Let you know now. I'm letting you know now, right? And it was like, we love working for you. You know what I'm saying? You're a good boss, and woo woo. You know, I even had one call a girl like, nigga, do I gotta call some people? Do I gotta call my people? Like, nigga, we finna get this nigga bread straight though, nigga.
Hey, that's love though. That's respect though, man. Like, hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Donnie.
Can you get him?
To me, hey, you know what I'm saying?
That's real shit though, man. That's dope. That's dope.
So like, you know, in a part of being a responsible adult, you gotta learn how to respond, you know what I'm saying, responsibly and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you know, niggas gotta cut their losses, you know what I'm saying, when it feels like, nigga, this shit ain't finna grow no more, and do what they gotta do, you know what I mean? But it's like I had that experience, you know what I'm saying? That made me grow in a way to where it's like, nigga, I know I can do this, you know what I mean? Even if I decide to do a pop-up stand, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that, you know what I mean? Just to be like, nigga, I understand a little more about going to the motherfucker, you know, goddamn, whatever store it may be, you know what I'm saying? To get these items, and nigga, we're gonna be able to make this much with these items and all this other shit, and how to, you know what I mean? What's the best quality of things, and, you know, so it was a learning experience, but also expensive experience, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm not taking it as a loss, I'm taking it as a learning experience, you know what I mean? And like I said, my intentions with that was good, which was thinking, okay, we could take this, we could have a business now to be self-sustaining, to regenerate money towards getting the land, and then get the land and still have a business to keep the land self-sustaining and generating. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I looked at it. But you know what I mean, that part fell off and then didn't work the way that I feel like it should have worked or could have worked. So now, nigga, if it come down to getting that money in a situation and position to be able to get land, now we know next steps is toward building it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I mean, real ones can come along, family, you know what I'm saying, that's willing to invest in it and want to be a participant in the shit, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't just pick nobody up that don't want to participate. You know what I'm saying? You can't count on that. You know what I mean? Even though that might be your people, you want them to come. Like you said, everybody might not be able to come. You know what I mean?
And may control, but then maybe if a nigga would say something to me, I actually know somebody that know how to look in the property and see what people owe or don't know. But once again, he never told me. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but he never told me. So I'm gonna keep throwing it out there in the air. He never told me. But yeah, I got a little bro that can tap in. He does a lot of financial shit. You know what I mean? He tap into the property and tell you what they owe. They don't know all the way through it. You know what I mean? They can't even. You know what I mean? Can might lie to you. So that's you know what I'm saying that I could have did for you if he would have told me first. But he didn't tell me all. So. But also one thing. Also I seen a little show a couple days ago and they told me that with your process of going forward, even 2 steps back is also going forward. Sometimes that just return step back and take that's also progress of you moving forward.
Hopefully you learn something in 2 steps backwards. They be able to jump forward a little more toughly or securely. You know what I mean? To keep you from having to go backwards. You know that part. You know,
just keep going.
Right.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going, man.
And just a little bit of game, maybe to try to tap in on shit too, though, right? Like we might be able to get a lot of good game, but not actually be in a position to actually apply it, right? Like, you know, we see these things on how, you know, the upper class are situated and financed and all this other shit in ways to where they get life insurance, they get trusts, they get you know what I mean? They get things that puts them and their family in position in everything paying for itself in a sense to where, you know what I mean, they trust fund babies or they, you know what I mean, they got assets, nigga, that can't be touched and because one, you know, this is feeding this and this is feeding that, you know what I'm saying? And that's a way that I see that I wanted to try to go ahead and try to get, you know what I mean? Have land, have this and that, build a trust, and then that trust, your life insurance and the interest in this and the interest in that. And, you know, a lot of people, we was probably raised on like life insurance as a jinx and, you know, I ain't dying no soon. That's like a jinx, this type of shit. You feel me?
I'm just figuring out things that you can do with life insurance to benefit yourself.
That part, you know what I'm saying? And this is something that I thought of too, though. Like, you know, everybody probably got an elder in their family, though, right? That's, you know, eventually, nigga, they the elder, though. You know, the oldest elder, though. So it's inevitable at some time, nigga, you know, they gonna cross over to the other side. But if everybody was to put in on a life insurance policy on that elder or something of the sort, you know what I mean, to be able to have it understood, you know what I'm saying, through a unrevocable trust and all this other shit to where they situate, you let them know, hey, Annie, hey, grandpa, grandma, whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? We're going to take this life insurance policy out on you or invest in you to be able to make sure that you have things go your way when you go. You know what I'm saying? And in doing that, motherfuckers ain't got to have car washes, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you got that relatives' wishes and everything out, mapped out, planned out, you know what I'm saying? They want this much to go to this and this much to go to that or wherever it may be. And under certain circumstances and conditions or clauses or whatever you want to call it, right? So it's like, you can only do this if you doing this though. You know what I'm saying? So the motherfuckers that they invest in or entrust in, ain't doing what they doing, then just because you think you a grandbaby and you reach 18, you finna get this and you've been fucking up all your life or whatever, why. No, you didn't go get you some type of motherfucking education. You didn't go get you some type of financial, you know what I'm saying, situation where you managing, learning how to be an adult and know how to manage money now. Because this property, we don't want you to just get it and then fucking sell it because you feel like, oh nigga, the new Lambo came out, I'm finna go cop that, wow. Nigga, no, nigga, your people and ancestors and all that shit didn't do it for you to go get the newest and latest type like bullshit, nigga. They did this shit for you to be able to be self-sustaining and not have to worry about the payments and this and that or whatever else it may be that you want to get. You know what I mean? Yeah, we want to have all the finer things in life or whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? And want our peoples to be able to experience that too, you know what I'm saying? But it's a process of being able to get that and also a mindset to be able to maintain it. You know what I'm saying? Getting something is one thing, but maintaining it is another. You know what I mean? So as long as everybody got those type of things formulating through their process and all the shit, everything gonna turn out a whole lot better. And everybody gonna continue to have something generation after generation. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Sure.
Before we get, I always like to ask these questions though. Mm-hmm. So knowing that what you're meant to, and now that you're here and you're doing you know, experience life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Is there anything that in your past that you maybe could have readjusted to make your life, you know what I mean, better or worse? You know, that you think of that you can make your situation right now better?
I mean, a lot of that can come from the rooter to the tutor. You know what I'm saying? To the first lockup, to the last type shit. But if I felt like it was, I mean, is that you say to make it better?
Yeah, to make it life better. Some kind of way.
Make my life better.
I would not did this, not did that. Just any kind of way to this. You know what I mean? You think that could be? You know what I mean? It'd be better, fair, right now today.
A lot of the shit that I've been through, I feel like I wouldn't be me if I didn't go through it. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to say, oh, let me take away this and then maybe I'll be here or maybe I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Through growing up and becoming a conscious individual, you know what I'm saying? Of, nigga, I'm responsible for me. You know what I mean? So I would say the biggest thing I had maybe that I feel like could have changed my situation probably now is the restaurant investment. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the only place that I feel like I really took the biggest loss. But at the same time, if I was to be able to turn back time to say, I wouldn't have did this to get locked up. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have did that to get locked up. You know what I'm saying? Those adventures, of course, yeah. If I could take back not having to be, you know what I mean? I wish maybe things would have turned out a little different. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always had good intentions, and you know what I'm saying, just on being the individual that I was. So I'm doing shit as what I see being solid individual shit. You know what I'm saying? So it you know, yeah, there's some things that I would have took back, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, not having to go through that experience to, you know what I mean, lose some time in my life to be incarcerated and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But overall, I feel like in not knowing and not really actually I mean, we ain't gonna never know until we know, right? And regardless of whatever it is that we missing, or the lack of homework, or the lack of experience, and all this other shit, you know, you got to still go through life, and life is the best teacher in experience and going through it. So it's like, you know, if I did have resources and access to shit to where I feel like, okay, now I know what I would do with it, I would do that with it. You know what I mean? So yeah, so far as, I mean, I still got the intentions of doing what I want to do as far as I feel like my purpose is and things of that nature. So yeah, you know, financially, having those finances available would be the process I feel like to help create that and get me to where I feel like it'd be a better me situation and everything else though. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, okay. Like I said, well, once again, tell them where they can meet you on all platforms. You know what I mean?
Shit, Hits for Hire LLC. You know what I'm saying, on Instagram. You know, Facebook, Pharrell Haywood. You know what I'm saying? You know, tap in with me. You know what I mean? Like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the front and back. Show that sleeve, man. Let them know you got the symbols, man. The red symbols. This is custom made for my nigga Z, though.
You know what I mean?
That's the reason why I was a little bit late. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to make sure my nigga shirt was getting together, though. You know what I mean? So when you see that H for H, you know what I'm saying? Fold in the middle of it, you know what I mean?
What it is, man.
That's that Hits for Hire symbol, man. You know what I mean?
Definitely appreciate it. I definitely would be on the show.
Yeah.
More of anybody like anything like this, you know, I'm always tap in.
Yeah,
and I will link it for him.
For
Pick it
sure.
up, 'cause, you know what I mean? It's all about, you know what I mean? Nigga, togetherness, you know what I mean?
Yeah, tap in with, you know, I got them $20 hats, you know what I'm saying? $20 shirts, you know, limited at a time, and then, you know what I'm saying, limited edition. So make sure you tap in, you know what I'm saying? All this shit is hard pressed from the heart, you know what I'm saying? Fresh off the press, though, you know what I'm saying? So you got some of the original coming out, you know what I'm saying, from the man himself, though, Almighty Pharrell, you know, with my nigga Z. You know
Y'all heard it here first, man.
Telling our truth.
We're gonna keep this going today and tomorrow. I'm probably gonna change the time frame on this because I'm still figuring out the best time to do this for more views. So but just keep tapping in. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for everything you're doing, for all the support I'm getting on every platform from everybody. Like I said, this is a new thing for me. It's getting better and better. So I do appreciate y'all, man. Stay positive, stay black. Hey, for every man, always do what you do today to make tomorrow better, man. Readjust yourself and figure it out for yourself, and always reach for the stars, man. That'll be easy, man. Today and tomorrow, always.
Real quick. Go
ahead.
Real quick, all right? Just like I invested in that restaurant for like 80 bands, right? If I'd have, you know, and I do music, I do this and do that, right? We be so subconscious of investing in ourselves, though, right? To where we actually lose by not doing that, though, right? That restaurant shit, yeah, it was like, okay, this is what you do, this is what you do, right? But at the same time, it was like, if I'd invested in myself, I'd have had total control. I'd have been totally responsible for everything else that happens and goes and that needs to be done in a way that I feel fit and suited to make it happen, though, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's, you know, in this music business, it take pay to play. You know what I mean? That's what I learned down on Atlanta too, though, nigga. You got a little money, nigga, you shoot somebody a couple dollars, nigga, you can get your shit heard. And that's all we want to do, is to be heard, to be seen, all this other shit. If I was to be able to take 80 bands and invest in myself on shows, music, and all this other extra shit, yeah, I'll probably be that next nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, I did want to play some music and shit, though, but you know what I mean?
No, we got time.
We got time?
Yeah, we got time.
Okay, man, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to let them know, man. I'm the ones out here, though, man.
Got a microphone right there, man.
So we'd have to just hold the phone up to it, tap into some shit.
We got time.
Okay.
No, we definitely got time.
You know what I mean? I don't want your viewers and everything.
No, right now it's a little low. So, man. Almighty Pharrell, like you said, now we good,
you know what I'm saying?
We good, man. Ain't no time frame. You know, I try to keep it from 40 minutes to an hour, but if it's going good, I'm in. Shit.
Yeah, and I apologize for being a little late. I ain't gonna lie, but I was trying to get my nigga shirt together, and niggas baby crying, and daddy, I need help, you know, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? All that shit been playing a part, though. But
this.
Oh yeah,
it's all the way good.
Okay. So
being a captain, man.
Hey, you know what I mean? It takes a strong leader, though, man, to lead a tribe, though. You know what I'm saying? So
everything.
Make sure you're doing what you got to do, though. Excuse me. So this right here, though, is the hustle and struggle. You know what I'm saying? And this is something I did like 20 plus years ago, though, but revamped it a little something to make it come out to where, you know, be a little more modern for my people and everybody else. You know what I mean?
Everybody got a dream, nightmares like me. making it in this world someday, not just on the streets. Money don't grow on trees, so we hustling to eat, let alone the clothes on our back and the shoes on our feet. I come from the struggle like the bread without the meat, having visions of mirages of the lettuce and cheese. Ever since I was high as your knee, trying to make my people fit from the broken family. But world can't handle me, so I'm left on my own. Searching for that street life, feeling chill to be my home. I'm bad to the bone, ain't got a wise man mentality. Surrounded by cutthroats, be careful how you smile at me. Got my own identity, rolling solo bolo. 916, you come and get it for the Lolo. It's money over bitches, so I'm stacking my dough. And if I see you got a problem, you get banged with these foes. Intercepting your hoes soon as you let your game go. I got tired of hearing no, so I started to flip. Put a couple lines in my grind, my hands spray bricks. Run the streets like a maniac, collecting my chips. Mama praying for me cause I'm on some thugged out shit. And she know how I get down when I'm losing my grip. But she won't hesitate to ask me for a couple cigarettes. I got greed in my blood, my soul is on empty. I'm so close to the edge, so please don't quit me. Get to the game, to my pocket from infinity. Bubble off a penny, anything to make it come up. From sundown to sun up, my kids is getting older. You wonder why they managed to got the world on their shoulders. I feel the hustle getting hot and the struggle getting colder. I got to make my mind up before it's all over. 9 to 5 is cool, but inflation make it lower. The only way I see out is for this rap shit to blow up. So feel me, put your hands up, so my pockets are down. This ghetto politics collecting taxes in my town. Takes for higher almighty. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you got song, go ahead.
Oh,
We got song, go ahead. Now we got time. Don't play the road. Now we got time, my dude.
That's a little something about, you know what I'm saying, how I'm coming, man. I do me, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people try to ask you, who do you compare yourself to type shit. No, I'm doing me, though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm an original. I got a unique sound. You know what I'm saying? It might sound, you know, you can probably tell I'm from the West Coast, but at the same time, though, if you didn't know me, you'd probably be like, where this nigga from at the same time. You know what I mean?
Capital, man, California,
You
yo.
feel me? You know what I
We
mean?
got time, my
I'm
dude.
gonna pick it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? For a little something for the ladies type shit. You know what I mean? On some remix shit. You feel me? And some of that Time Hill shit. You know, some grown man type like shit. My eyesight ain't good as it used to be.
I like that song.
she keep coming back, but I'm coming too soon. Put her ass under the moo like she toting two balloons. Put the arch in your back while I'm hollering at the moon. She a goblin, I'm that body like a goon. She shifting on my stick like that Gucci honey tune. He can't do you like I do. With no panties when she come through. Monkey on fat like a gorilla in the zoo. Fight for your love like I'm missing a tooth. Me and you go together like me in the booth. Can't see you with nobody else and that's the truth. Little fake funk attitude but still looking cute. All you want is security but getting the boot. Stick the tongue out like she taught me to shoot. Toss that ass up something like an alley-oop. Keep the mind on the sideline, you'll always be my boo. I know I don't play fair, it seems like I don't care. Just want your body, your mind, and I'll always be right there. Solid as could be, the mother bitches can't compare. That's life. It's my brother right here.
See?
Yeah.
Like a permanent fixture. Let my picture. Aim.
Also, man, pull up, man. Come on, Chief, man. Pull up also. Teddy B. Oh, man, pull up, man. Run that, man.
They was together yesterday.
I know. Talk to him. Gym and shit. I'm going next to the gym.
We must have sat together, man.
I lost about 25 times with it.
I'm on 220, 225. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, before I had to
I was
put the tips.
270, nigga. He ass, nigga.
Yeah, you fluffy.
Mama,
You fluffy.
This motherfucker. This nigga. I hold it in. I hold it in. This raw nigga. My shit, man. I'm telling you. On the big, for real, nigga. 270, nigga. On the guy. Listen, when I was in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Some good ass food, nigga.
That's what
my
they do.
mind about that dude. Nigga, I'm talking about restaurant, stores.
What? sure, man.
That's the problem, man. I know that's not.
It's a real,
It's all, you know what I mean? Promote yourself. Promote yourself. Also, when you get on, put your page, send it out. Tell trick niggas to, you know what I mean, to hit it, you know what I mean? Even though Stress fuck with me, you know what I mean?
Right.
He on my shit, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Sunset, cruising down the boulevard, diamond in the rough, looking like a superstar. Hello, sweetheart, I'm the number one.
I'm gonna be there at 5 p.m. Start the next one though. I'm gonna start going at 5 because I'm trying to find the right slot. Slot time to get the most views. So what's 30? You know what I mean? This week, on the weekends maybe it's open, but I want to go. I want to like Monday to Friday. Maybe I'll do something.
Okay. You try a little time for yourself. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I know this shit probably take a lot. I don't know if you go back and edit and do all the other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I fuck it out. So I adjusted every comment. You know, so
Yeah.
but it's live right now. It's gonna be live. That's live. So,
Yeah.
but I do need to do it again. You post it. That's why I send it to you. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna download the site to have all in one. You know, one site so you can just run all myself.
And that's another thing, you know, like not knowing the know-hows and processing of having a team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
I'm
a
not
one-man
good.
show right now, man.
Yeah, I'm not good at the video editing and the motherfucking, you know, social media posting this shit and all that though.
Hold on, I'll get back to that. I
don't know that shit, bro. It's a little different, you know. Yeah, that's that I don't care, you know what I'm saying? And you know, she say, you know, I don't care. And she know, I don't care. You know what I mean? You know how that shit go, you know what I'm saying? But just to turn it up a little bit, you know what I mean? I got that, you know, still talking my ish, you know what I'm saying? And this, you know, this is what I feel like a little more up tempo, you know what I'm saying? A little something for people to get the, you know what I mean? Like, okay, this nigga talking like, you know, living it like he talking type shit though, you know? You hear that intro, man, you know what it's doing, you know? Figure 8 through the streets, hopping on and off of freeways. They see my bitch in 3 days, she probably going cray. Bustin' on the belly, making stars like the Milky Way. This is for my go-getters, fuck what the broke say. May the 15th, that's a real nigga holiday. If this shit get funky, then I'm known to spray. Okay, ain't nobody got a die today. Bills keep spinning and I'm getting my pay. Going about your business till I'm standing that way. High little motherfucker, me and Mary Jane. I know how to calm me down and ease my pain. Drink in my cup, and I don't give a fuck. If it ain't about the money, then you talk too much. Some fucking beats, cause I'm running the money. Running on some bullshit. Heavy on the gas. Ratchets can't get enough shaking that ass. Don't be running from this dick when I'm trying to get some cash. Hit the weed in my sleep, rest my head on the bag. My gun held tight like a bitch I never had. Hot enough to start a fire, too smooth to put out. Yeah, I'm talking my shit while you holding your breath. If you got something to say, partner, say it with your chest. If a bitch act out, she can step to the left. But don't get me wrong, cause I love my ladies, especially the ones that swallow my babies. When it come to almighty, don't be looking for pity. Little mama shaking body like ass and titties. Show me what you bout, put your tongue out your mouth. Dance with your friends, let your girls hang out. I'ma get in where I fit in and fly like a crow. Early bird shit when it come to getting dope. Move so cold, you would think I'm pushing slow. She just my lady friend, but she ready to go. From the south to the north, I'm bringing my pole. Swinging in my old school, about to lose control. Find out your freedom, and I didn't sell my soul. Solid like King Tut, dipped in gold. Almighty hits for higher, fuck what you told. I fulfill your fantasy. Can't nobody fuck like me. You are just a prostitute. Look at all the shit you do. I fulfill your fantasy. Can't nobody fuck like me. You are just a prostitute. Look at all the shit you do. Damn.
I like that. I like that. Love.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Little dose, man. Give him a little something when I'm rocking with, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's
For
live,
sure.
man.
But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this the piece of
Got
the
some more?
album. Oh man, I got, you know what I'm saying? I got the now, man. I got some of them. It's like that unique, fresh shit, though. You know what I mean? You know, it ain't like all this other. You mean that know better, you do better, so why not try? I stand 10 toes, but I'm still hella fly. She got the type of body like my. When I tell you on the slide, I'll swallow with pride. While I look you in your eyes, ain't nobody gonna do me like the way you do. Ain't no way you can lose. Give them haters the blues. Keep it stepping like shoes. It's almighty you choose. Just stay focused on me, boo. Me and do you, and I'ma always stay true. Opportunity is not to see the snooze you lose. If you're looking for love, you gotta go that extra mile. Every time that you smile. Bad girl, good girl, naughty girl, wow. You can smell it on me now. Now it's stocks and bonds, guns and butter. Nobody do it better, cause I'm only myself. Put the opinions on the shelf, hey, bad for your health. You trying to get the money, then I'm trying to get the wealth. Crown a queen with a king, and conquer many things. Take you drafted to the team, trying to let off some steam. Keep her feeling like a winner, cause she know that I'm the prize. With the bedroom eyes, you giving church chicken competition with the breasts and thighs. Some bitches wanna be ya. You know I ain't no cheater, yeah, I got a lady friend and I like for you to meet her. Last call for alcohol, meet me at the bar, sex on the beach and you can chase her with a star. You know what I'm saying? I got that smooth gangster shit, man, you know what I mean? Hey, you know what I mean? I try to create that music though, man, where motherfuckers get throw something in on there on the freeway though, you know what I'm saying, on a little trip. Just, you know what I mean? Ain't gotta worry about changing it, doing this and that and all that shit. Just let that motherfucker rock through and just be feeling good about their day, man, on their way, you know? For sure, you know what I mean? And that's another thing, man, about like building your brand, you know what I mean? Something that's all about you. It's like, you know what I mean? Like motherfucking Nike, Adidas, you know what I'm saying? All this other shit, man. They started from somewhere though, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was all based on a motherfucker either sporting it or doing something with it to where it was like, oh, that's what's the name wears, or that's what's the name has.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To where it's like, why wouldn't I want to invest in something that I have control of? I don't know them niggas at Nike. I don't know them niggas at Adidas. I don't know Gucci. I don't know Prada. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fucking Chanel, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I respect their hustle, all that shit, right? But nigga, that's doing me no good. You know what I'm saying? Let me be the motherfucking supplier to the consumers and shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that's saying, oh, I'm into fashion and I want what everybody else don't got. You know what I'm saying? I want some unique shit. Man, if you check me out, man, I got that Sac King type, you know what I'm saying, attire on, colors and, you know what I'm saying, Sacramento representative shit, but also with my own shit that hits for hire, though. You know what I mean? This big ass H4H, you know what I'm saying, hits for hire, though. All this is my personal design that I fucking hand drew, made up, created, and all this other shit from way back when, to where it's like, nigga, this is what I represent, this is what I stand for, this is my brand, this is who I am. You know what I'm saying? For me to tell my story and all this other shit, though, you know what I'm saying? You see these niggas struggle, you see this nigga, you know what I'm saying? You know this motherfucker came from the bottom to the top, and you know what I mean? And still struggling and still striving and still overcoming and achieving adversity or whatever else it may be, you know what I mean? To get to where he at, and he letting y'all have a piece and a part of it, though, you know what I'm saying? As he continue to give pieces of him. You know, so it's all in the equity and the value that we created this be, though. You know what I mean? You know, and not selling yourself short. You know what I mean? $20 hats, $20 shirts. That shit type shit is a bargain at this point. You know what I mean? You go up in there and get some motherfucking Nike something, nigga. You just got one small ass little piece of logo, and just because the motherfucker said it's Nike, you know what I'm saying? Not hating on Nike, not at all, or any other brand though, right? But I'm just saying though, I'm doing shit to where I feel like, nigga, this shit right here, where you gonna see this at? Who got this? You know what I'm saying? nigga. You know what I mean?
Keep
You
it
know,
going.
I
Keep
know
it
what
going.
this comes from. I know this nigga now. You know what I'm saying? I done personally got delivered one of these from this nigga. That's the creator, the brand maker of this, though. You know what I'm saying? And I feel real honored though by that, though. You know what I'm saying? To look at myself and be like, nigga, you are a creator, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, God created man in his image, you know what I'm saying? And as us as men, we create. That's our purpose, is to create, you know what I mean? In his image, you know what I mean? So all creations come through man. You know what I'm saying? So this is my creation as God created man, good creations come through man. And this is what I'm creating, this is what I'm giving back, though, to where somebody could say, okay, you know what I mean? I understand this struggle. I understand this, man. I dig this brand. I dig this logo, whatever it is. This, you know what I'm saying? Something that's identifiable to me. You know, something I can relate to. You know, because we all gonna go through something. You know what I mean? And if I, you know what I mean? We gonna do it.
I heard it here first, man. You know what I mean? From my partner, man, like I said, from 13, 12 years old, man, been there by my side, you know what I mean, no matter what. So we gonna keep doing this, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Appreciate y'all, you know what I mean? Keep it coming, like I said. I'm re-aired again, you know what I mean? So give it, you know what I mean, all this possible we can keep this going, man. Hey, stay positive, stay strong, stay black, man. Thank you. I'll see y'all again tomorrow.
Yeah.
Man, be easy.
Another thing real quick though, man. As in supporting motherfuckers though, right? You see a nigga page that you fuck with, man, go and get that nigga a thumbs up, man. Go and subscribe.
Share.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I mean, shit, you want to see your people come up, man. You gotta play your part too.
ZY95820
you know
Facebook.
I mean?
Sorry, white.
Bam, thumbs up. You ain't even gotta listen to the whole shit. You see this nigga, he doing something positive. This nigga being productive, man. Get that nigga a thumbs up real quick. That don't take nothing but a click. You know what I mean? Continue your day. If that is all you can do. You know what I mean?
Share that motherfucker.
You gonna sit there. You gonna sit there and love that motherfucker, big booty bouncing. You gonna sit there and love all this other donut whipping nigga, chocolate chip chipping nigga, whatever the fuck it is you liking to scroll through. At least give my nigga a thumbs up on your way.
Real nigga stand tall, man. Real nigga stand tall, man.
We'll
be out though, man.
Almighty Pharaoh.
Yeah. Don't move yet.
For sure.